Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a speed and camera comparison here between the Redmi Note 4 phone and the Redmi Note 3 that we do have. So basically we wanted to see how the newest budget Xiaomi did compare here with the Redmi Note 3. This is the Pro version as well, so you know we can see how the performance is. And I've found the Redmi Note 4 to be a nicely built handset. It's got some chamfered edges. It looks like they're using a higher grade of aluminium than what they used before. Bit disappointed that they didn't bring the Type-C connectivity, but it's good that they moved the USB port in the middle compared to how it was before. And as you can see, there's also some nice speakers here which should emit better sound. We're still running the Lollipop on the Redmi Note 3, which is a bit annoying because I've tried to update it many times, but for some reason it just doesn't want to do it on mine. So you know, I think these phones are a little bit more for advanced users, for people who know how to install things. But if you can look past the software issues, you'll find that you know, you're getting very nice user interface. There have been some nice improvements from MIUI 7 on to MIUI 8 that you do get with the Redmi Note 4, which takes a bloody long time to start up, you know, if I must say so myself. I don't know why it takes so long, but maybe they'll optimize that. I could have gone to Starbucks the time that it's taken to boot up here. I mean, seriously, Redmi Note 3 has been waiting for ages. I've also got it on the performance mode as well, so that should come up in a bit. But you can see there's got some nice noises here as well when you're doing stuff, which you don't get with the well, you do get the old ones, but they're not as interesting if you ask me. Some people don't like these noises, but I do. So it should come up in a minute that we're using the performance mode, but we can just close everything off here and have a look at the day-to-day workings of them. See how fast they are. Opening some apps. So far it looks like the Redmi Note 3 is a little bit quicker here. I mean, seriously. I think the Redmi Note 3 has the Snapdragon 650 processor, so that is very, you know, competitive against the Helio X20 that you do get with the Redmi Note 4. And you can see it, you know, as I said, it's very competitive here. Can't really see a massive gain on the Redmi Note 4 in terms of the speed. If anything, the Redmi Note 3 is faster here. And I'm just going to give the screen a wipe because I don't think these budget phones have very good audiophobic properties. That drives me mad. There we go. Let's try another one. Nice transitions. Yeah, so I think a little bit faster with this one, which is nice. Let's just check out the speakers on both of them. So it's just one speaker. I hate it when manufacturers do that. They put two speakers there, but it's actually only one. And where's the speaker here? Ah, it's on the back. So I guess it's in a better place, but you know, I think generally they should have, like, if they're having two, they should have two outputs. It's really, shady to me. But nevertheless, we can have a look at the Wi-Fi speed, have a look at the performance here. So let's go. And let's go. Go, go, go. So both of these support 5G Wi-Fi, and they're both on the 5G one, which is good. We don't want to see 2G in 2016. Whoops, too soon. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. Whoa, what are you doing? So you can see it had a life of its own then, and just went for it. And it certainly got better than the Redmi Note 3. You can see better for the upload and the download, which is nice. A little bit of improvement here. And we're going to have a look at the web browsing. Does that translate into better performance? We will certainly find out. Go. No. So you can see the Redmi Note 3 is still faster here when it comes to loading the page up with the Snapdragon 650. Both of them I think have 3 gigs of RAM, but the Redmi Note 4 has 64 gigs internal storage, which is very generous for a budget phone. But you can see the actual page loading much faster here on the right again. Bit disappointing performance here from the Redmi Note 4. Maybe it's because it's, you know, newer software, who knows. This is what you do get with Xiaomi, a little bit weird software quirks. So we're just looking at the multitasking now. Do they reload? It looks like it. It looks like the Redmi Note 3 is faster to recover as well when it does reload. So, you know, you can take that how you want to take it. I think the Redmi Note 3 is a fantastic phone still here. You can see going into it much faster on all of them nearly. Do they keep the games in memory? Let's have a look. So Redmi Note 3 does, Redmi Note 4 can't. So this is, you know, I think this is what you're gonna, you know, have to deal with the Redmi phones. Sometimes the software is pretty weird, you know. You got all the spec in the world, but I don't know how Xiaomi is going to justify the price of the, you know, Mi Note 2, which is going to be like more expensive than most phones if they can't get the software quite as polished as other manufacturers. In terms of the camera, I have been out to test this, and I got to say it's a remarkable improvement in terms of the colours and you know, the level of detail here. You can see this is a low light shot that we did do, and I was just using the auto mode, but you can obviously use a manual mode as well. You can see the colours here much nicer, you know, in terms of the saturation, and the background is less grain and very easy to make out what's happening. So the low lights are, you know, amazing on the Redmi Note 4 here. Don't know what they've done with it. I don't think it has optical image stabilization or anything, but you can see, you know, certainly an improvement. Even with the good light shots, absolutely fantastic performance on the Redmi Note 4. Much more colourful, less washed out, and better, you know, resolution of the background details here when you zoom in. So that is a nice improvement. In terms of the video, They both do full HD recording, which you'll find is very improved on the Redmi Note 4 again. Also, you get a few more modes when it comes to the actual software here, so you do access it a little bit different on both of them, but you can see a little bit different in terms of the modes. You get manual mode on both of them, and the HHT mode is quite good. So